Hi. Okay. So, I was traveling out today. Okay. Took my son somewhere. He had to do some work. So the thing is, I'm not gonna wait, 3 hours in a parking lot. So, call it? I ran to the store and then I came home so I could drop off some produce. Now, strange things they happen, and yeah, basically I've been being pushed to talk about everything that is basically pushing me to talk. So, um, leaving from the store today, it was a ambulance, okay, that was going south, and then coming out of the store, it was another ambulance coming back up north. Now, two different directions, could have been the same, possibly. I don't know. But basically, two sounds alarms that I am basically, witnessing and hearing from myself right then and there. And the times that I actually looked at the clock today was 3:13 and 4:14 p.m. Those are the only two times I looked at the clock today. And it just so happened to be those two numbers. And then when I'm like, okay, let me get ready to go and relay this message. Okay, again, I look at the clock and I get a 434, okay, and then I get 444. So these are angel numbers for people to look up. By any chance, whoever comes across this, if they resonate with you, then they do. If not, then it's not for you. But basically, the first thing that came to mind was Sunday and what I stated. So I'm thinking myself, I'm like, okay, I don't know, but if somebody is, in a mindset, because I'm following my intuition right now with what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling around me. So if anybody by any chance is not, you know, quite mentally right, okay? It is not a good idea to travel around right now, okay? It is not, don't pay attention to the negativity that is playing around into your, subconscious, into your head and everything, okay? Because that could just be a projection onto you from somebody that wants you to feel that way, or just, something that's eating you up inside. So, whatever that is, please just, uh, ground yourself, center, just relax, take a breather, deep breath, and just go within and just know life is life. Um, Now, reason why I'm saying it like that is because when I actually, you can't remember everything by heart. But yeah, um, the 313, basically maintain positive, okay, outlook on your situations, okay, um, and follow your instincts. Like I said, I was following my intuition, and I have been for the longest time. That's how I always move. But the thing is, it's been increasingly towards, it's like, okay, you're listening, now share. Okay, you follow, now you're actually really following, and you're actually really just, like, screw everything else around you, and you're following your intuition and fuck what you heard around you. Yeah, basically share the shit. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sharing the shit, following your instincts. Your inner guidance is going to lead you into the right direction. And don't do anything stupid, because, like I said, the two sirens, anything in threes is coming from the other realm, and this came in twos. So it's like somebody may be on the brink and just not there yet. So, yeah, please don't put yourself in that position, And don't do that to yourself, because you have any and everything around you that is for you. I don't care who you are. You could be a dirtball, you could be, sleazy or whatever. I don't care. You are worth so much more than that doubt that you have playing in your mind. And don't let that shit play onto you. Don't let it control you and what you do and who you are. Okay? Um, like for instance, me, uh, ingrown hairs and pimples and everything, like those things when I was younger, yeah, you start picking at them, and then what happens? You get scarred up, and then you're like, why the hell did I do that? Don't do something you can't come back from at all. Don't. And just think of the best outcome. Feel it deep down inside, and just know you're going to be all right. Everything's okay. Nothing is that serious that you have to start doubting everything you do and everything around you. But you do know what is real around you, and what is just basically, oh yeah, these are fake ass people. You don't need to bring up all that shit. I had a conversation this afternoon, and I could see that it was just like, oh yeah, here you go, I'm just trying to talk. I'm like, yeah, I'm talking, and I'm really talking just like I am right now. I'm not yelling. I don't care. I just know the bullshit from past to recent past to now. And I'm, sick and tired of putting up with bullshit. So I keep to myself, and I'm not arguing because it's not fucking worth it. So you gotta keep your peace in however you do. Okay? Don't fall into some shit just because, people are doubting themselves. Like I said in my post, people doubted me all my life. Why are you doubting me? Because you doubt yourself? Because you came up in lacking life? We all came up in lacking life. Nothing is that fucking serious at all. But there are people that, sometimes they just don't learn, and then shit just backfires to hell with them. So that's one of them. The 414 basically is saying clear and simple, be optimistic, optimistic, I can't pronounce it, be optimistic and confident in yourself, okay? Let me see, be confident in whatever is going on around you, blah, 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 blah. Basically, yeah, those, fucking, when I got home and I was still thinking about that and that number popped in, basically, yeah, get the message out there because somebody needs to hear this shit. That's what happened, okay? And the 313 was before I left the school, and had my son still sitting there, okay? So I'm like, okay, I see this. I went to the store, and all this symbolism shit start popping up, and then everything else. So I'm like, let me look this shit up, and then let me just go with it, which is what I'm doing. So then we have 434. When I finally sat the fuck down after getting on my little comfy slippers, because I'm taking off the shoes because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna sit down for a minute because it's gonna be a couple hours, so it represents qualities of progress, optimism, self-expression, reliability, tenacity, realism, openness to others. What have I been doing? I've been speaking to fucking people. Yeah. Views are people. So yeah, I haven't been physically talking to people, unless I'm like, hey, how you doing at the gym? Like, hey, what's up? How? That's the only place I fucking go. So it's just like, I keep to myself for a reason. Clear the energy, the negativity, and all the other shit that will kind of fog you up inside your head and everything, because people project their shit onto you. Okay? This is what people like to do. Okay? When they don't want to come to terms with how they are, they like to project. Okay? They will sit here and then they'll start, sitting here saying, they'll tell on themselves basically. Okay? Like me, I've always told on myself ever since I was a kid. who broke the coffee pot? I did. And run upstairs crying. She's always telling herself. Yes, I do. I always tell myself. Why the fuck do I tell myself? Because I don't want to experience the fucking shit that can happen if I get caught up in some bullshit. Some people think they just get away with things and they don't really get away with things. So the thing is, they just sit there and try to play on your psyche. Like, oh yeah, I'm going, somebody's going all this time and everything, but then all of a sudden, when they come back around, everything starts fucking up. But it's, this or it's that, but it's never, as soon as you say, it's funny how everything was fine until you came back and then all of a sudden this shit started happening, right? But then all of a sudden this, yeah, people are like that, okay? So the thing is, all you're doing is just taking notice of little things that are around you. Because when you say, I just find it funny, that's not necessarily blaming. Yeah, it is putting shit out there where towards you're saying, look, I just letting you know right now, this is kind of weird. How basically everything's cool, and then every time that some shit happens, this person's around, or that person shows up, or this person calls. So it's just like, you're just putting it out there. But what happens? That guilt takes place. And then they start, oh, well, this, that. And what happens? Well, you need to talk to you, it's you, or you need to speak to your family or whatever. This is why don't argue. Just sit there and smile. Okay, you're right. It's okay. You're right. Now, 444 means you're basically where are you? Is you're in love, okay? And that you're in love with your inner wisdom. So yes, be in love with that inner wisdom of yours. Be in love with that inner guidance that you carry, because you were born with that, man. You are blessed with that shit. That is part of you, okay? And the better that you come in tune with that, the better off you're going to be, okay? And you just have to use, like, I like to use the term decipher, okay? Because what I like to do is I decode shit, okay? And that's how I always seen it. I always have been doing stuff like this, okay? Getting locked out the house, getting locked in the basement as a kid so I wouldn't, have to worry whoever was watching me. And it's just like, okay, I want out and don't know how to get out because I'm locked in, so let me figure out how. And then you just start, using your brain, use your inner wisdom, use that intuition that you have. Oh wait, didn't you see a paperclip? Didn't you have a bobby pin? Didn't you have a hairpin? Didn't you have this? Didn't you have that? Okay, well, let me see. I seen in movies that they could do this. So if I do this and do that, and then you just figure shit out from there. Okay? Like, there's messages in everything around us. In the music, in the movies, in the lullabies. Okay? Even your friends and family will sit there and out of nowhere just start talking to you about something, and then some shit that they say will just line up with whatever you are feeling. Okay, and it's just like, wait, that kind of connected. And then you just want to know, like, hey, yeah, what else do you know about? Like, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Well, what do you see? Okay, but see, certain people just want to pick and pry, and you don't know everybody who they have around them. Okay, because you only know certain people because that's how they wanted it. So this is where the senses start coming in. Okay, like in some cases, I wouldn't be surprised if I found out that, let me not. I'm just saying they smell exactly alike. And then that third person that came along started smelling like the second person that I was dealing with. And I'm like, she smells like him. He smells like him. I would not be fucking surprised if this one was with that one, and then this one was fucking with this one, and now they're sitting over here on some cahoots type shit. Like, seriously. I'm sorry. But like I said, it's a lot of things that, basically just played a part in why and how I think the way I think. Like, seriously, I was sneak attacked by my ex-husband's family. Okay, oh, just come down to the house. This is like when we freshly fucking separated. Okay, before divorcing and everything else. This is right before I left Philly. These fuckers got me down to this fucking house. I'm thinking, I forgot what it was. It was something about the kids just come on, and I swear it's not going to be no intervention shit. No, you try to fucking exercise demons and shit out of me, so called, y'all. Like, don't fuck with shit y'all don't know and understand correctly. That's what y'all need to not do. Number one, you don't know who you talking to. You don't know what you're fucking with. And then you want me to be concerned when, family members and everything else from your side, are, falling and on some other, type shit. I keep my fucking distance. Because I don't want to be fucked with. I seen what happened to people. I had an ex from when I was a teenager try to pull some disrespectful shit towards me, okay? Not only when I was a teenager, but when I was fucking married, okay? I'm fine. You sure? You want to take a ride? I can take you down to Susquehanna. Okay, sure. You can drop me off. Drop me off right there. But then guess what? When I go to get out the fucking car, it's all of a sudden, oh yeah, so why you gotta act like that? What, you scared? Da, 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 da. Scared of what? I already dealt with you. I don't go fucking backwards. Like, that shit is a wrong no. But guess what? This fucker right here. I left that Rite Aid pharmacy to go home, right? Had to take the night out. There was no taxis, no hat cabs at Bridge and Pratt, okay? What happened? I had to walk my ass up to Levick, Castor and Levick. Okay? Up that end. Now, I'm only giving out fucking street names and shit because I'm nowhere near that fucking area. Yeah. So, anyway. I had to take my ass all the way over there, okay? Walking from Bridge and Pratt. Guess who the fuck was at Devereaux waiting? Now, how the hell you know where the fuck I was? That's one thing that came to mind, but something said don't speak on it. Just keep your distance. I kept my distance on that shit. So, I knew who I was connected with, who I was, with at the time, the ex-husband. I already knew he was doing his bullshit. I already knew he was shit, but I don't fuck around with everybody or anything that is walking around, okay? I pick out the people who I'm going to deal with because I don't deal with trash. I don't deal with anybody like that. Sorry, I don't do it. So basically, if I do deal with you, I'm going to catch you before you start whoring yourself out. If I feel you starting to whore yourself out, I'm not going to deal with you. Anyway, before I start clarifying that, this dude waiting at Devereaux, okay? I'm like, what the fuck? He wants to sit there. Hey, oh, seeing you over here. Yeah, how you doing? What you doing up here? Oh, yeah. But get this. You can always call me and we can talk and da-da-da-da-da. I said I was good. Just take my card. He was working with motorcycles, okay? Just take my card. Take my card and da-da-da-da. I took the card. I threw it in the trash in the alley. The driveway that I had to walk down to get to the house because we were living with his mom in the basement with 2 kids. I can go into that story later. Anyway, had me wanted me to take back the money in there. Oh my God, let me stop. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I threw it away as I'm walking down the driveway, okay? Now, what happened was this. We go to a friend of mine's, okay? Big brother. We go to a block party, okay? This was like maybe a few weeks to a month or something down the line. It was within the same time frame, okay? Now, This dude comes walking up the street with his grandparents. Okay? He's walking up the street with his grandparents. And I'm like, holy shit, my time ran out. And what happened was, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, what are the odds that the ex Andre would be around that Andre, right? Universe is a very slippery, slick motherfucker. I swear it is, but you gotta love it. It's fucked up what I'm about to say next, and this right here is fucked up, and why I do not fuck with people that are knowingly screwing me over and trying to do me wrong and play me for a fool. Okay? Because look at this. I talked to the grandma and everything because I see that there's something wrong by the time they get up to where we are. And I'm like, hey, and she's like, oh, hey, how are you? And because they don't know me, because he kept me hidden from his family, okay? I don't know if it's because, you know, he's Muslim and I wasn't, so I'm not, so I don't know if that was the thing, the tiebreaker or whatever, but they knew nothing of me, okay? And this guy, he was like there, but not there. And they were like telling me the whole situation. Oh yeah, he was in an accident not too long, you know, a little bit ago, and it was he died on the table at the hospital. You know, he temporarily died, and basically he made it. You know, he was a, I don't know about now, but back then he was alive and breathing. Okay, but the thing is, his grandparents had to help him walk around. His grandparents had to sit here and they had to freaking like handle him because he lost so much, and it hurt to see that because I don't like seeing people in pain. I really don't. She said that he lost his memory, and it was like he's like a blank slate basically. He can't really, you know, take in and remember a lot and all the other things. So I mean, you can say hi sweetie, but he's not going to remember you. You know, we have to talk to him all the time and remind him of things. He remembered me. That's what I was posting about on my TikTok. I was gonna put the thing about the casting out the demons. I was like, that's too much. I might as well just talk about that shit whenever I get a chance to. You know, if it comes up, it comes up. If it don't, it don't. But this is why I don't fuck with people. This is why I'm just like, yeah, what? I already know what you did, and I already know what I did. I did my shit because you do your shit. But the thing is, I was willing to do my bullshit because you were putting me through bullshit, and it was no way out. No way out. But you want to think somebody's a fool, and then you want to play innocent, and then having people look at me all fucking wrong. Like, fuck that shit. Nope. Like I said, y'all can take that shit fucking back. Like, you think somebody's a fucking idiot all the goddamn time. You think somebody's naive. It's cool. Like I said, I listen to what goes on internally, and I follow my instincts. And like I said, I do give people benefit of the doubt. And I have given the wrong people benefit of the doubt time after time again. Now, whatever it is, what it is, I don't know. But all I know is, with that being said, I see what happens when karma comes into play. Okay? Everybody, and I've been stating this for the longest fucking time, we are here to learn. Okay, I've been able to sit here and channel out things since I was younger. I gotten into tarot, okay, long time ago, and the only way I pick it up is when I sense something is just being done to me repeatedly. Like, shit is just not right. What the fuck is going on? That's why I have all the photos and not reading the cards, but basically I'm part of this shit. I understand what's going on. Y'all don't think I see this shit, but I'm posting this shit right here, right now, and letting y'all know with these pictures. If y'all can't read it, y'all can't read it because it's not for you. But basically, the ones that are doing fucking bullshit already know. Y'all need to fucking stop. Again, life lessons. And what I was waiting for when I was driving down the highway, I'm like, you know what? It didn't come in threes. It did not come in threes. Number one, take heed to your warnings. Because, like I said to somebody before, don't you ever treat a woman like you treated me. Because you might go around sitting here saying that you did this, you did that. No, you want to make sure somebody has on nice looking shit to make you look good. I don't give a shit about that crap. Yeah, I like my pretty little dresses and everything, but you see me rocking it and everything now. I like to look cute. Come on, like, seriously, who doesn't? But that's just me. But I know, myself enough to sit here and actually figure shit out. To sit here and actually, I'm good. I know when to pass up. Some people just get too cocky and they just think that they know it all. When in all actuality, none of us know it all. Okay? Nothing's ever promised. Nobody knows everything. And nobody's ever finished healing. But what you can do is just go inside and start clearing your shit out so you can heal within internally, so you can start deciphering the shit around you. Okay? What they want to say, use your discernment on things. Same difference, same premise. To me it is, anyway. But like I said, I look at things as, a code, a puzzle, because that's how I am. I love puzzles. I love riddles. I love to do all these types of things. And it's just like, that's how I am. And basically, that's all that has to be said about it. You are how you are. And I am who I am. And however people perceive me, go ahead. Perceive it all you want. I am it. However you perceive me, I am. Because guess what? However you perceive me is how you're going to perceive yourself. See, one thing I never do, I don't underestimate people. I don't underestimate not one goddamn person on this earth. I really don't. Because anybody and everybody is capable of any and everything. From your family, to your friends, to your teachers, to your lawyers. Okay? Everybody. Even your jobs. Shit. People have it out because you sit there and you let loose some information that they didn't want being told to the uppers. So what happens now? They want to screw your shit over. Talk about falsifying shit. Whoever that is for out there. Like, I know what my job did. They wrote down some things that I didn't even fucking say. What could I do about it other than lay up in bed because I couldn't fucking walk at the time? Like I said, I say what's on my mind. And I don't shut the fuck up for nobody. I'ma say it, and I'ma keep on saying it. You don't like it, so what? Let me see. When I was pregnant with my second son, almost drowned in the tub. All I know is that something knocked on the damn tub and woke my ass up. And I'm underneath the water looking up like, oh shit, popped up. Virginia Beach. I didn't know if I was coming or going in the ocean. Really don't. I was a teenager. I couldn't breathe. I was just being tossed around. Okay. It hurt like a bitch, but the ocean spit my ass right back out to shore. I don't know. Everything was black after swallowing a bunch of fucking salty ass water, but it was done and over with by the time it spit me out. And most recently, 2016 on my son's birthday, drowned in the fucking pool. Threw up a shitload of water afterwards. And yet, nobody was paying attention to me, so there you go. But with everything that I've been through, and even with the whole injury, being in my bed one night, it was like a whole system failure. It felt like, and I said this to people, it felt like a whole system failure. Like everything felt like it was shutting down to a stop. I couldn't breathe right. It just felt like everything inside of me was just slowing down and just halting. I went to sleep and I woke up. And then before the summer actually hitting good, okay, of 2021, I wrote it down on the on another one of my videos and everything. But yeah, somebody decided to choke the living shit out of me. I blacked out and I woke up. So yeah, that happened. And now I'm not going to shut up about it, because number one, what the fuck are you trying to fucking do? And then to tell me I wasn't sleeping. Really? Really? Gotta watch who the fuck you're around, because they will use the closest people that are around you. And the thing is, the people that are around you is not necessarily them, but it's what's attached to them, because things attach themselves to people. That's just what happens. I'm getting notifications on my phone, so I keep on looking up. Sorry. But yeah, that's what happens. Things attach themselves to people. Okay? Like I said, when I was a little kid, and one of my family members sit there and said, yeah, when I get older, I'm gonna kill you one day, you know, I knew it wasn't him talking. I knew it wasn't. But what the fuck? Like, seriously? It'll be people that you can sense that, hey, you're kind of off. Like, everything cool? Like me, I'm like, you don't feel the same. What's going on with you? Like, feel the same. Your energy. When I start coming near you, and if you're in front of my face and I can't see you, I'm watching you. And that means I gotta start backing off. Because now, if I'm getting that, oh wait, this doesn't feel safe, I'm gonna back off. Because for some reason, you've been cloaked from me. Or whatever energy you were with that was familiar and that was actually you is like not there. And I'm being told to back the fuck off for whatever the reason that was or is. So, 414-313-434 and 444. Okay? 2 ambulance. 1 going north, 1 going south. Southbound was first, north came up second. So this could be something like somebody has fallen to rise, or somebody has, or is on the brink of something that they may not be able to come back from. Like I said, Sunday, it felt like an accident was going to happen, and I've been getting that for years. Okay? And my kids are worried that something's going to happen to me. But it's not. So, whoever needs to hear this, I hope you take this message and just take whatever resonates with you and be safe out there. Okay? It's a beautiful world. Don't live in doubt. Don't live in fear. They are illusions. And before I go, because my time was running out, if nobody said anything, have a good day. Be safe out there. Follow your heart. Okay? Love ya. Peace. Have a beautiful day, people.